That trailer load of wood we picked up the other day from the other house, we've got to chop it up now. No good putting a big round log like that on the fire, it is splitting up. Although it's seasoned, it still won't burn very well in one round piece. So split it in half, quarter it if it's big enough, and then we can get it on the fire. See how it goes.
Well, that'll be all of them then, won't it?
Well, if it'll stand up, it won't be.
Oh, it's not going to stand up, is it?
This here is a Thai red plant, a Thai dragon even. It's one that we overwintered last year and it did amazingly well this year. We're going to try and overwinter it again this year. Tina's brought it indoors, we've stripped, Tina's just stripped all the fruit off of it. There was a few red ones but most of them were green, so I assume we'll dry them out for green chili powder or flakes. So what I'm going to do now is just trim it all right back, and then we've set the heat mat up upstairs where we've put some other chilies just to keep the roots nice and warm. If they start sprouting, they start sprouting, but obviously this is quite a lot of growth which we don't really want, so I'm going to cut it all back and pop it upstairs. So all I'm going to do is just take it right back to the main branch, and then I'll just take a lot of these off, and then I'll give it a bit of a tidy up afterwards. You can see where the old wood was last year. I'm just sort of cutting it back to that. And last year I cut it to there and it sprouted out from there. What I'm going to do this year is cut it back a little notch further down, and we shall see what happens. We tried to overwinter a few last year. This was pretty much the only one that really came to anything. So I shall just cut some of the old wood out. Dead ones. So this is not this year's growth, that's last year's growth. So that's just like a dead twig in the middle of the plant. Same as this bit here. I should just cut that out the way, and then I should just tidy it up and drain a lot of these leaves and stuff on it. But we will label it up. Now notice that there isn't a label in this one, so we'll have to just sort that out. And so there we go. I've just trimmed it back. I'll probably trim it back some more, like this piece here, where there's, you can see along here there's some like nodes. That's where it's going to shoot out from. So I'm just going to trim that back, and we'll hope for the best. And then we have one plant ready for overwintering. Take your chance.
You got me like in a box. I adore everything you touch. Say, do you believe that we were meant to be? My body craves identity. Green mango peach, what a tease. Calling me like the rainbow. Oh, pretty please, take it easy. No one loves.
So we've had a break in the rain. Managed to get outside. It was lovely and sunny earlier, but the sun's gone back in. I'm not sure what the forecast is for the rest of the week. Pretty much not doing a lot here, but we are planning to go back over to the other house at some point to put the other 3 windows in at the back of the house, and that will basically be the house nice and weather tight then. I mean, not that the windows are leaking now, but double glazed windows, lovely jubbly. I've just been out here having a look at the chillies. So we've got a few Tabasco plants just in the greenhouse. We're just waiting for them just to ripen up a little bit. They won't do a lot of ripening now because we're not getting the sun. But when Tina opened the greenhouse earlier, it had been up to a high of 38 degrees. So it's still getting warm in there, even though we're not getting the sun. Polytunnel's finished. We might be taking that down at some point because the covers had it. When hopefully we're going to be moving into the new house probably after Christmas. We're possibly going to be getting a couple of cheap polytunnels just to see us through next year, and then when the business starts really taking off, we're going to put in a proper commercial polytunnel. But at the moment, until this house, if we sell this house, fair enough, we've got the money to put a commercial one in because we'll use it for other stuff even if the business doesn't take off. But for now, we need to be spending money on doing the house up so we can live in it. So that's the plan for that. As I say, we're going back over there at some point to put, or Dad's coming to come meet us over there. We're going to put the other 3 windows. We've got to pick one window up, and then we're going to put the 3 windows in at the back of the house. And then we'll have to decide what we're going to be doing next. I think we're possibly going to be doing the bathroom, because once the bathroom's done, potentially we can move in over there, because we can rough it with the kitchen. You know, we've got the kitchen, we can put it in as and when, but you know, we can rough it if it comes to it. So really it's just the bathroom which is holding us up. That's going to be quite a big job, because that's going to be taking the floor up, put some concrete beams down, and you put blocks between the car. I can't remember what Dad called it now. Anyway, you put concrete beams in, then you put blocks between the beams, and then you put your floor in over the top of that, and then that way we can have the floor a bit, set the floor a bit lower, and then we can have the tiles so that it all drains down to the point where the drain is. Hence, be a nice wet room. And that's about all I've got to tell you, really. Yeah, so if you like this video, please click the thumbs up. That'll help the channel. It brings our videos up in the suggested videos for people to watch. More people can get to see our videos. Share this video with all your friends. Share it on Facebook, social media, whatever. Let's get this channel up and running. Subscribe if you haven't already. And from me and Tina in the kitchen, it's bye for now.